Morning, Drew.
Morning.
Drew came to hook these lights up this morning. Did you eat breakfast already, Drew?
Yep.
He's an early riser. I'm making my breakfast right now, so get back in here. Look at that, double yolk. Thanks, Scotty. I've been taking care of his chickens while he's away in South Dakota. And I got me a double yolk egg. Drew's getting all the junk wired up and unchingering. In other words, cleaning up this mess that was here. Put some nice battery lugs on there. Got the lights all hooked up.
I neglected to show everyone my purchase when I was in the at-home store. I was so hung up on those giant inflatables, but that's not what I got. I got something for my bedroom. I know, you might think it's a little early, but I don't. So I got an artificial tree, and it's a 7-foot pre-lit slim cashmere pine tree. It's gonna look really pretty. I'm gonna probably put it, I'm guessing, over in this corner, but stay tuned. I think I'm in love. Not quite done. These are just a few small decorations that I picked up when I got the tree. I'm gonna keep it pretty simple though, just throw a couple more classic, kind of vintage, traditional looking decorations on it, keeping with like the glass bulb theme. Anyway, I love it. If you can't find me, I'm in my bedroom looking at my Christmas tree.
Right on. Too nice. Looks like it's gonna be a nice Sunday. Well, I'm down here working away, waiting for her to come help me put this top on the Jeep, and all she can do is send me pictures of her damn Christmas tree. What'd you say?
Nothing. I said you're gonna like your Christmas tree. It's illuminating the room. You like lights in the bedroom.
Well, only when you're in there, so I can see you better.
All the time now because the Christmas tree is there.
Oh, so if I put one out here where we're working, you'll be out here all the time? That's what I thought. Let's put this top on here.
He rushes me down here, interrupts my Christmas tree decorating, and you're not even ready.
Well, I forgot about some stuff, but...
You forgot that you needed the top out of the box that you want to put on? Well, that's convenient.
I gotta put some brackets on that I forgot about. Totally forgot. You just calm down and look at me. You could be helping me.
I am.
This is a woman's job.
I'm being the videographer. No.
Unwrapping stuff this whole time.
Do you need some help?
Yes. I'm gonna need your help here. But I gotta put the brackets on for the bows real quick first.
All right. Did you get everything out of the box?
Let me see. Yes, it's empty.
Okay. Good job.
I forgot to put the brackets on. I told her I needed her help putting everything together. And she's like, you're not even ready for me yet. I just like her to be down here if I'm working, helping me. We got this far. It's super tight because it's cool out and this thing's only been on there one time and Donnie and I did it, but yeah, so now we just got to get the windows on there or not.
We got a bit sidetracked trying to get this top on, and we didn't get much more video because it has been real tough. It's so cold. Nothing wants to stretch, but we're getting it. We're almost there. We just have this window left right here. been using all sorts of tools to get the zippers down and latched, but we're getting there. Final piece of the puzzle, I think. Maybe. Is it?
This is the hardest thing I've ever done
yeah.
today.
It's tough. I know. Especially with bleeding fingers.
Look at that.
I know.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
I know.
Does that mean?
No,
get
be
some
quiet. We'll dip them in paraffin wax. Are you done?
I don't know if we'll be able to get in or out. It's so tight.
I'm telling you, that shirt's going in the garbage after you take it off today.
See, these are work shirts.
I told him it looked like his little house mouse must be sharing the closet with him or whatever, chewing up his shirt. Now we know it's from all the welding, but you have plenty of work shirts. I can't be having you.
From the inside, you don't keep the bugs out of there. There's moths in my drawer.
Guys, next time you see him, if he has a black eye, it's just because he fell. Just kidding. No jokes about that. Anyway, it looks beautiful. Can't wait to take it for a cruise and see how warm it feels in there.
Got his job finished. Thank you, man.
Thank you, Shannon.
Yeah, you have a nice rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you on the next program.
All right, thanks.
All right, take care, buddy. Now Jess and I are gonna get this thing out and go for a drive. Ready to go for a ride, dear?
Yeah, I think so.
Think so because it was his grandpa's, and I mean, it was even better looking inside of it and everything. It was badass.
Oh well, you never know unless you try.
I know. One of these days I'll find something cool.
I thought that was me.
Well, you're hot. I need something cool now.
Oh, I see. Okay.
For my hot wife to drive.
That's this. You're driving it.
Yeah, but we need something for me to drive. Maybe.
Oh, okay. That makes a little more sense. Well. Yet another stop to check out some old vehicles, or so it would appear. I don't know where this guy thinks we have room for anything else, but I guess if he wants it. Excuse you, sir. I'm thinking, though, I am going to get another one of these trees for the kitchen.
Oh my God. Where are you being at with Roy and Steven? Had a gas leak, and we're out here watching to see if it's not leaking anymore. Make sure we don't blow our asses up. Luckily, Steven's good at his job. Got all my leaks fixed, and I'll put this junk back together. And this whole time, you thought it was my gas that was the problem. It was just the propane.
It's definitely both.
Roy disagrees.
Yeah, right? He's like, what?
We're ready to put this thing in. Evan Willer's got it all rebuilt for us. I just need to get some silicone. I ran out, so I'll get that stabbed and We got the rear end kind of cleaned up, and then we'll start tearing these trailing arms apart as soon as I get the axle sealed up. Got this all back in here and just kind of go over everything, make sure it's tight. Then I'll stab the axles and get the hubs back on. And next I got a bunch of Allen bolts and stuff for the hubs to clean up, so we'll get that stuff going. Get all the old Loctite off of these and get them ready to redo. Oh, look who showed up. Literally just called him. Yeah. Gotta love that. All right, time to put this bad boy back together. That started. Get this started. And we'll kind of lock that in. Might need my mallet. Well, very touchy. You got to get the axle in the right spot. Like this one needs to. There we go. Then we'll get some Loctite and put these in. So this one we got to get tricky because the truss is here. So I have an Allen slug, whatever you want to call it, Allen piece, and then I just put the wrench on it and then I tighten it. It's just this one because of the truss right here. The other ones I can get the regular Allen socket on. So I've got this ready to go on here now, and there is blue Loctite on these, and then there's an O-ring in here. Works very nice. So no leakage. At least that's what we hope for. It's been pretty good so far. And then this piece, a lot of people might think it's just for looks, but it's actually the same bore as the wheel, so that to make a quick, easy wheel change or whatever when you're out there, it sticks out past the lug nuts. It gets beat up sometimes in the rocks and stuff. I've machined the sharp edges off of this one, and after you wear it out so far, you have to replace it, but you can see how far past the wheel studs it sticks. And what this allows you to do is for a small guy to be able to just get the wheel up on there, and then it perfectly aligns it on these studs. So you can slide it on, so you're not messing with it. When you don't have this here and you try and line 6 of these up, it becomes a real bear. On here, then we can calipers, whatnot. Get this on here, And then, well, we'll see if it fits. Well, I thought I had it on there. Let me see here. Kind of go like this. I feel like they usually go on easier, but oh, I just needed to move the rotor. All right, get our washers and our nuts. These radial calipers are pretty dang tough, and this thing does not have power brakes, and it feels like it's got power brakes. It's pretty insane how good these brakes work. So I'm going to kind of show you what I was talking about that little hub centric deal. You just get it up on there, and I stabbed it the first shot, but normally it just rests on there, and then you can spin the wheel or whatever, but it makes it perfect. So I put the rear wheels on. I'm just gonna move it over here where I can work on it for the next couple of weeks, but here next week we got a Friendsgiving party here, so I want to get everything out of front of this door. We always kind of open up the shop and have a good time, if you know what I mean. So make a little bit of room, and then I'll pull the cars back in. Got everything back in here and parked. Now I can scatter more of this and clean up some more of it. Get them trailing arms and stuff off. I just didn't want to get it disabled over there in front of my party doors.
Dinner tonight, I've done grilled carrots and asparagus, and I'm marinating some salmon right now. It's got garlic and Italian, salt, pepper, olive oil, and some lemon juice. I'm gonna bake that, oh, I don't know, for 20 minutes or so, and that should cover us. Peeking right here. Hi.
Are you ready for the snow, dear?
No.
I had to talk her into coming out here because it's only 40, and she didn't want to come outside and have coffee. Fruitcake.
It's a little chilly.
It's nice.
I'll show them what we're sitting under, a blanket.
Oh yeah. Gotta have the blanket. Okay, time to finally get to work this morning. It's almost lunchtime, I feel like, but I've been on the phone all morning. I need to replace this cooler just to make sure we don't have no more engine problems. I don't know if there's trash in it, and I'm not gonna find out the hard way. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing up in the air, get these trailing arms changed. Got quite a bit of stuff to do today, so hopefully we can accomplish these trailing arms at least. I'm gonna start by getting this other limit strap off so I can raise it up. Then we will attempt to take the shocks loose. These are actually short course straps anyway, so we need to change them. We put shorter straps on for short course, just it doesn't need all that travel and it helps them handle a little better, so. Woo! Nice and close. Okay, I got this trailing arm off, and this is my limit strap slot, basically. And this one was a little bit different. These are the tabs. So I got to remake these outer tabs so that they will align, because this right here is tapered instead of being straight, which is no problem. I'll just make a new tab and then I'll weld a new sleeve in there. So let me show you what I got going on over here. This is one of the tabs, like a beginning of it. I'm transferring the holes, and then I'm gonna punch a bigger hole in here so that the sleeve goes through. That way I can align it perfectly. So we're gonna make 4 of these. I'll cut this one out and get all the holes punched, and then we'll figure out the brake when I get done with it. Might not even have to break it. Well, actually I need that to be a big hole. Almost messed up. But you know what? Yeah. Like let's go 13/16 and see if that works. I'm gonna slide a piece of 3/4 material through there. Hopefully that works out. And we will cut this out. Okay, this is the outside tab that was on there. So I'm just gonna open it up to where I can weld a sleeve in it. This one didn't have a sleeve before. So we'll be able to salvage this one, I believe. Bam. All right, so now what we're gonna do, I punched that hole bigger. I'm gonna put this in here. I'm gonna put this one in here. And we'll put this, oh wait, wrong one, this one. So basically I'm just remaking these outer tabs so that everything fits. And then we'll put sleeves in there and weld them where they're all aligned. Then I'm gonna make my sleeve. I put this in here. You can see the line, so I'll cut that line real quick, and then I'll be able to weld that part into this outer piece. And then we just mark this other side. And I'll cut that and weld them in there. But this is what I had to do. Basically, get these outer pieces where it double sheared my limit strap. So now I can go about trying to fit it on the car. And she fit like she was made for it. Gotta love it. Thank you guys at Branik for knocking this bad boy out. Now we'll pull this nice custom arm off, LOL. need to cut that where we welded it on there so I can use this side. And I'll go ahead and cut that side off too, just for the hell of it. That one. Actually, I don't even need that one because it's got the wrong bracket welded to it, so we'll just leave that on there. Steven, the gas guy that was here yesterday, brought his boy over today. What's your name, buddy? Bryson. And his drone. He does a bunch of cool stuff with drones and photography and stuff. And Bryson is a little gearhead. He says he's going to be a race car driver when he gets bigger, right?
Yeah.
Work on him, everything.
Yep.
I thought y'all should know I used my air fryer for something other than reheating pizza. I made sweet potatoes in there, and I think they're gonna turn out great. My daughter has a very strange dinner request tonight, so I'm gonna come see what the hubby's up to. What are we doing?
I'm gonna tear the front end apart, get my A-arms off, and
Hang on, the front end isn't torn apart yet?
everything's got to come off. I might have some bushings that I need to replace and check bolts, make sure they're not bent. But I got my trailing arms on. Check out my trailing arms. Brand new, beautiful.
Ooh, boy, you can tell those are new.
Yeah. What are you saying? The rest of my car's ugly?
Not so shiny.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna get this front end apart and hopefully I'll get it back together
Okay.
pretty quick. But I might need you to help me hold these up so I can hang them. I've got Loctite on these lower A-arm bolts, so I need to heat them up so it doesn't booger the threads up. I'm gonna pull these, and the bushings are a little bit wore out, so change the bushings out. Hopefully comes out all right. Oh yeah, good to go. If you don't heat that up, man, it just strips the threads right off. So I'll get these cleaned up next, but you can see the thickness, the back side versus the front, and it just lets that work that A-arm backwards. Are you supervising me or what?
No, stop. I'm just gonna see if you needed me to help you with anything before I take off.
Yeah, I need you to do this.
No, that's not
This
part
is
of it.
why don't you go put your brown panties and bra on, that way they don't get dirty. They'll match the color of rust.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
Just, did you make me some dinner?
Yeah, some leftovers in the fridge. We've got beans and macaroni and cheese. You know what? Why don't you eat all the beans? You're not going to be sleeping here tonight. Why don't you get that all out of your system right now?
I think you should just do this and I watch.
No, that's not going to work for me.
I think so. Like how she offers her help, but then says absolutely not.
I gotta go make some dinner at the other house.
Oh boy. See how it is. I have to stay and do the hard work, and she goes and relaxes, and then she wonders why I sleep in sometimes.
I don't actually wonder that at all.
All right, I'll see you in a little bit.
Okay. I love you.
Love you.
See you in the morning. I expect you to be awake and have the coffee ready. Hot, fresh pot of coffee.
Yeah.
If nothing else, maybe figure out how to use the timer and just turn it on.
Maybe I won't even be here.
Yeah, right.
Not sure if you can see that good, but this is the leading edge of the car, and it takes some abuse. This whole front piece is billet, and it is pushed back just barely. I mean, this bushing, I've got a new bushing here, and it used to fit freely, so it's probably, I don't know, 20 thou back on this bottom corner. So I'm gonna try and whack it with some aluminum with this big drift and a big hammer, but I have a feeling it's not gonna do anything. So what I'm gonna do is end up probably sanding that. Unfortunately, it's just some pig iron, you know? I could possibly throw heat to it, but the weight of the car put it there, so I don't think I'm gonna be doing anything but opening that up with a sander. Yeah, pretty solid. I pretty much need someone here with a big hammer. Yeah, that didn't do nothing. Guess I'll start sanding it. So this is a new bushing, and I've got it where it fits in there nice and snug now. We don't want to take too much material away. This is how it should fit. Back here, this is free. Luckily, it just moved this initial edge back. That A-arm is pretty tough, but I think that's gonna work. I drove some new bushings in, and this goes in partially, but because it compresses it, you have to flap it out a little bit. So what I've done is I take a piece of 1/4-inch rod, and I got a DA paper that I cut the sides off of, and then I'm gonna Gorilla tape it to this shaft and roll it into a spiral, and I'll show you next. So I just take this, and this is kind of a sticky piece of DA paper anyway, but then I just wrap it around this. Then I'll take another piece, because that one wasn't big enough, and I'll go this way. And then you just kind of roll it. Like so. And then I'll put it in this grinder right here and stick it in there, and she'll flap out nice and smooth. Okay, let's give it a try. And it goes really fast. You don't want to screw around too much. other one went fast. This is 80 grit, the other one was 36. Getting there. Oh, there she goes. Almost. Now we're going to drill out the grease circles. So we can get grease in there easily. All right, we got them in there. They move nice and free. I drilled the holes that way, and I pre-greased it. It's nice and fitted. So next, we're gonna go ahead and change this lower bearing, and then we'll get on the next one. For that job, we'll be using this AGM puller. This tool, I've showed it before. It's pretty badass. Makes quick work pulling these and pulling them back in. So you just go like this. Whoops. Got the wrong socket on there. Too easy, huh? Now we'll clean it up and put a new one in. When I'm pulling it back in, I use wrenches or a ratchet or something, and you just kind of tap it around until you know it's lined up straight. You don't want to just go right after it with an impact, but once you get that lined up, then you can pull it in. And I keep these threads anti-seize really good, and don't reef on it. If it's not going, you got something cocked or something, so just a little trick. And don't forget to clean your snap ring groove out before you put it in. That way you're not fighting grease or dirt or anything. And I anti-seized my bore for my uniball. So this one's all ready to go. Now we'll pull the other one out and get it cleaned up and ready. Okay, I got all the new bushings in. Everything's cleaned up, ready to assemble tomorrow. I cleaned the front of the chassis up good. I still got a lot more cleaning to do. But tomorrow, while all the A-arms are off, I'll get that third member put in there just so it's easier to get to. And then we'll start hanging A-arms again and stuff. Hopefully by the end of the weekend, she'll be ready to roll again. And then I'll just be waiting on my motor so I can get that dry sump and stuff in there.